This is an emergency XRP update. So, what is going on? Well, the market pulled back today significantly because of the FOMC meeting today. I personally did not think anything massive would happen in FOMC today, but guess what? It did. And particularly what happened, and this caused stocks to crash, caused cryptos to crash a little bit. I mean, it's literally Bitcoin pulled back 6%, altcoins normally pulling back with their 10%, 7% pullbacks. Very normal, very healthy. I mean, we are still up massively, guys. We are in a bull market. Things have pumped 500%, and we're pulling back 20%, 30%. Guys, it's very, very normal. It's very healthy, by the way. But what happened in today's FOMC statement is that it kind of hinted around that, hey, there might not be another cut in the next session. And so that kind of spooked the markets a little bit. The markets did not expect that. They did not anticipate that. And it caused a bit of a scare in the market. So guess what? The stock market pulled back aggressively. It's bouncing. Cryptos pulled back. They're holding strong now. We might get another small leg lower, but ultimately in the short term, we are going to bounce. Every single pullback, every single dip on Bitcoin, XRP, and cryptos in the last couple of months has bounced up tremendously, and that's still going to happen, in my opinion. What I also do think is going to happen, something very important, but I need to share with you. I'm going to tell you towards the end of this video, so make sure you guys stick around towards the end of this video. But most importantly, before we get into the heat of the matter, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. But let's get into the video. Now, what we can see here, ladies and gentlemen, is if we go to the charts, Bitcoin has pulled back, a very, very normal pullback. We're getting a bit of a bounce. I mean, we are green across the board now as the new daily candle has opened, and Bitcoin has corrected with this news, this information and flood. But if we take a look at the S&P 500, look at this huge crash today. We take a look at the NASDAQ. This was the FOMC meeting, the FOMC statement. They did cut rates today, which is actually quite bullish, but that's what happened. And also the VIX spiked up. This is the volatility index of the S&P 500. This spiking up happens when the market is uncertain, weird things are taking place. That's all that happened, and it's really not the end of the world. So XRP is still holding up strong, and I urged my people in my Patreon last night before today's crash. We are up massively. I'm starting to get a weird feeling in the market that we might be topped out locally. So if you are up 500%, 600%, it's not a bad idea to start taking some profits off the table, depending on your trading strategy. And the only purpose to take profits off the table is so that you can buy discounts or crashes that come, which is very, very likely. So XRP is still holding up strong relatively. Bitcoin is still holding up strong. It is not over with, ladies and gentlemen. If we take a look at the daily time frame, the bull trend is still intact. Everything is still bullish for XRP, for Bitcoin. But when this daily trend starts to flip red, that's when we're probably going to get more aggressive pullback in XRP and Bitcoin and everything. And I think XRP, if this ends up being the local top, we could pull back to about $1.50. This could be a region. And if you guys take profits and are starting to take some profits off the table, maybe 50% profits on XRP, you guys, with those profits and that money, you guys could buy back in at cheaper prices. And that means you will have more XRP. This is a strategy that you can implement. And typically after a 500% move, 600% move, that's a good time to take profits. But some of you might be more long-term minded. Me, I'm a day trader. I do a lot of trading. I try to capitalize as much as possible by taking profits and buying lower at discounts, buying low, selling high. We are high, very, very high right now for XRP. Despite everything, we're still in a bull market though. But the thing is we are approaching the end of the year. I'm starting to see bearish signs. I mean, like a lot of altcoins have pulled back, dumped very strongly, while Bitcoin sneezed only just a few percent. So that's kind of bearish for me. It's not necessarily bearish for XRP because XRP is one of the strongest coins. It's not like these other coins out here, but just something to pay attention to. I think that XRP could pull to $1.50. This is possible somewhere in this region, maybe $1.20. This could happen before the next leg up. And some people are long-term minded. Like some people, they have a plan. They're not selling until $7. Some people, they're not selling until $100 or $1,000. And that's completely fine. Everyone has their own goals, their own strategies, and let's respect that. But personally, what I'm thinking and what I personally see here is that I think in the short term, we might be entering into a corrective phase in the market. And I'm just going to use this chart as an example. And what I think ultimately this means in the short term, which is the next few weeks, is that we might end up getting a deeper pullback. Pulling back, the market's going to cool off, then we're going to bottom, we're going to consolidate, and then we're going to start the next leg of the bull market, I think towards the end of January. This is what happened in 2021, where we kind of topped out in December and people took profits. We pulled back, chopped around a little bit, bottomed around 20th of January towards the end, and then we started pumping after that. So what I think could happen is we could start pulling back, cooling off, getting support around $1.50, maybe a bit higher, somewhere in this region I think we come down to, and then we start the next leg of the bull run. It is also very, very possible if Bitcoin consolidates and holds very strong here and Bitcoin dominance starts dropping. It does look like Bitcoin dominance is kind of strong the last couple of weeks. If Bitcoin dominance starts to drop while Bitcoin holds strong and altcoins hold strong, we might get that next leg of the altcoin season, the next leg of altcoins for like XRP, HBAR, Algorand, Dogecoin very, very soon. So this is also another possibility. But personally, what I think is going to happen is that it does appear that the market is somewhat bearish. And I'm also aware that there could be a massive Santa rally pump. So I'm just open to all possibilities. And if you guys are up in massive profits, it's always a good idea to consider taking some profits off the table. You don't have to sell everything. You could sell half, buy lower, or you could sell everything, wait for lower prices as the market does appear that it's attempting to correct. All of this is up for you to figure out. And in the Patreon, you guys can follow all of my exact moves when I'm taking profits, when I'm selling, when I'm buying, what coins to buy. Personally, what I did today is I bought a bunch of altcoins at a massive discount, and I'm going to play in the short term for a 10 to 20% bounce on those and take profits. I also longed Bitcoin. I'm starting to scale into some Bitcoin longs as I think some Bitcoin and also XRP. I think in the short term, Bitcoin and XRP with this strong pullback here in the short term, probably tomorrow within a day or so, we are probably going to get some type of bounce. XRP is probably going to get some type of bounce, relief bounce in the short term. This is what I think is going to be happening in the immediate short term, but over the next month or two, it would be not normal. It would be very, very normal. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. If we ended up pulling back a little bit, cooling off, and then pumping, starting the next leg of the bull run, because historically, whenever you have a parabolic run like XRP, this is a parabolic move. You see this is a parabola. Once this breaks, and you can take a look historically at any crypto, once this breaks, it usually tops out. And that's kind of what we're seeing here in the short term. Is the bull market over with? No, but in the short term, in the next month or so, I think before the XRP ETFs come out, we might pull back, and we might get this pullback to like $1.50, $1.40, $1.20, somewhere in that region. Very possible before we head up to $5 to $10, whatever price we hit. Also, ALGOSNIPER, this trading indicator, will help you very, very accurately when to sell and buy. Look, you get on the 1 hour time frame on ALGOSNIPER, you get a sell alert at $2.64. You guys can try this thing today for $1 at algosniper.com. As well, you guys need to be trading over on Bluefin. This platform is absolutely amazing. You can long and short cryptos up to 150x leverage. This platform is incredible. I highly suggest that you're trading here. You guys can get up to a $10,000 deposit bonus by signing up with my link. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys get anything out of this video, consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, notifications on, and I'll see you later.